Welcome back to Scottish Man Cave and welcome to a little bonus video I'm doing this week. Of course, the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct just came out. I did watch it. I'm not going to post any content of that on my channel because Nintendo can be a bit fussy, I think, with copyright and stuff, so I'm not even going to bother. But this is just my first impressions of the Switch 2, and yeah, as you can see, I'm on the official Switch 2 website, and that is the date, the 5th of the 6th, 2025, when it will be launching. Now, this is the UK website, so I don't know if the dates will be different in America or in Japan. Sometimes it can be, different times within Europe or Japan or the United States. So yeah, that's not a bad date. It's only what 3 months out, 2 months away now. So yeah, it's quite interesting. But there's been a lot of debate with the Nintendo Switch 2 about the prices of the games going up. Now in America, I know it's going up from I think like $80 to $90. So I want to see what the UK prices would be for the Nintendo Switch 2. But I did see the Mario Kart trailer. It does look really good. I must admit. I think it would be a game I would stream on the channel, to be honest. If I get the Switch 2 on day one. And I think it is a console I probably do want to get on day one. Because, I've got a decent Switch collection over there as well, and it's backwards compatible, so I think it'd be a big upgrade playing the Switch games on the Switch 2. And I like some of the features, like the game chat. There's a new feature where you click this C button just down here, and yeah, you can like chat to your mates and stuff without using really a headset or anything. And there's like a USB camera thing as well, so you could have like your camera on the chat, which could be handy, not for me streaming or anything, but just multiplayer play in my spare time sort of thing. So as you can see, guys, this is the Mario Kart kind of preview here, and that's what I'm on about with like the game chat and stuff. And you can actually view other players' kind of screens as well. One thing I did notice is I think some of these like they were showing lag, so I don't know if that'll be fixed, but of course it is online, and Nintendo's not really been known for online multiplayer compared to like Xbox Live and PlayStation Plus. So it'll be interesting to see how they get on. Now you need a Nintendo membership to have that, and I don't have a Nintendo online membership, so yeah, that's another thing. But it looks interesting. I do say that like the design is really nice, and that's that camera I was on about. Basically you record, well, you plug it in, and then you can have like webcam chat with your friends and stuff. But I'm wanting to see the games that's actually due to come out now. That's pretty cool. Bigger screen, same thickness. Connect Nintendo 2 Switch dock to a TV. Yeah, that's one thing I do with my Switch. I don't really use it for handheld mode at all. I use my Switch Lite for that, but I normally only use a Switch Lite if I'm traveling, I would say. Step into the high res worlds. But I want to see about this game prices. I think that this is the big thing that's being debated right now, is the hike in prices with the games. But yeah, you're looking at this new Mario Kart game. There was the new Donkey Kong game. Even this Metroid game looks pretty decent. Graphically for the Switch, it's quite impressive upgrade, I would say. It's probably closer to the Steam Deck, I would say. But it does look pretty cool. I must admit. And I think there's a lot more players in the Mario Kart. And that's the other thing about the Switch 2 is the Joy-Cons are now magnetic, apparently. So I think they're less likely to probably break or snap. Not so sure about the stick drift, but my other opinions. I want to see this games and the prices. This is all the hardware. But we will get to the games I want to see. Yeah, so this is the game chat I was on about. Now you can voice chat, share your game screen, and connect via video chat as you play it. It looks a cool feature. I would definitely recommend watching the Nintendo Direct rather than, me describing it sort of thing. But it does look interesting, I must admit. But yeah, we are wanting to look at the games because apparently this is where the big debate is. So we've got Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Well, that's already a Switch game as it is. So what is this? I think this is... I'm not sure why that's coming up. We're wanting to see Nintendo Switch 2 games. Here we go. So Nintendo Switch 2 games. So Mario Kart World, which is a game that looks really fun. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Dragon Drive. Yeah, that looks not too bad actually. It looks like, I don't know, like wheelchair. Basketball. Sort of thing. Like, yeah, that was the other thing. You can turn your Joy-Cons into like a mouse. Yeah, it looks not too bad actually. It looks like something RTB Reese would love. Sort of thing. But if I go back, sort of thing, Hyrule Warriors. Now this one kind of excites me. Never played it on the GameCube. I've never owned a GameCube, but Kirby Air Riders. Now I do love a racing game. So there wasn't much gameplay with that though. So that's kind of the only one. Metroid as well. Not really fussed about the classics. I know you can get updates for selected Nintendo Switch games, so I'm hoping that'll run much better. But I noticed as well, the big debate is with the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and the other one, what do you call it? I'm blanking on the name. You've got to pay for that patches. Tears of the Kingdom, yeah. You've got to pay for that patches. But they're really releasing the game, so it might be better me buying Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom on the Switch 2, kind of thing. But anyway, going back to the games, I'm wanting to see physical games. Where is the physical games? We'll go overview, right? Try to see how much it will be in the UK for prices. But here we go. Here is the prices for the Switch 2, and it's £395.99. Wow, that's a big increase. I think the Switch OLED was only £350. So that is a massive, massive price hike. But to be fair, it kind of is expected with the, 4K. I think it can play up to 4K. But even then, it'll probably be similar to the Steam Deck. So, for that extra couple of quid, I probably would buy the Mario bundle. But you know me, guys, I do like my physical games. So, yeah, we'd maybe get that one, but get the physical edition of Mario Kart. That was another thing as well. You're not allowed to use the normal micro SD cards. It's got to be an express card. So I've never actually had one of them. So I've got plenty micro SD normal ones, but the express ones I haven't got. I think it's maybe like 40 quid or something. I'm not too sure. The Pro Controller is a lot more expensive as well. That's £74.99. And that's pretty cool. The Nintendo Classic GameCube controller as well, which is quite smart. And that's the Nintendo Switch camera. 50 quid for the camera. Pretty pricey, but if you haven't really got much space and you're wanting to build a collection with a budget and you're wanting to maybe, I don't know, stream from a laptop or something, or it could be quite handy. But yeah, I'm wanting to see the prices for the actual games. Also, I forgot to mention some of the third party kind of games that will be coming out on the Nintendo Switch 2. That's including Cyberpunk 2077. That'll be really interesting to see how it runs on the Switch 2, considering it struggled on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. So it'll be interesting to see. And the other one was Elden Ring. Elden Ring as well. Kind of interests me to have it on the Switch too, to see how it would run. So yeah, there's quite a few games. Also Final Fantasies, if you're into that kind of stuff. But I'm just on the Scotsman's website now. I'm just giving you some details about the Nintendo Switch 2. I'd be interested to see, if scalpers will manage to do what they did during the COVID pandemic, because I don't know how much stock there will be this time round with the Nintendo Switch 2, but if there's not a lot to start off with, we could be in that kind of scalping kind of situation again. But previous launches have seen Nintendo consoles quickly sell out. The Wii launch decades ago saw huge queues outside game shops, while initial Nintendo Switch stock also sold out quickly in the UK. So that might happen again with the Nintendo Switch 2. Which, a scalper's going to buy it, a CEX going to charge £600 to buy it, in the first couple of days. I'll be interested to see how the UK market handles it. But yeah, the Switch 2 is a second generation console. ShopTube was one of the first UK retailers to offer pre-orders. So Very apparently have a pre-order page. Shop now, let's see. See what for some reason it's not coming up with the Switch 2. So Very is lying there. What about Currys? What does Currys say? Oh yeah, just getting fill out a form. So quite interesting anyway. The good news for Switch fans is the new Switch will be backwards compatible, which is the big reason why I want to buy it. Because let's be honest, although I'll buy a Switch 2, I might buy some of the brand new games like the new Mario Kart, but I'm more thinking for backwards compatibility here. Well, yeah, that's the end of that article there. I also forgot to mention that this is quite interesting. If you're a digital collector, which I know quite a lot of you guys are, or should I say, it's not really collecting digital, but you're a digital player, you've got this like virtual game cards now. So it's essentially a physical cartridge, but you can transfer your digital games onto it, essentially, which is quite interesting. And you can actually transfer it between different consoles, and you can let people borrow it, lend the games to members of your Nintendo account family, and then it basically after 14 days it expires, I think. So I thought that's an interesting concept. Not something I would probably buy, but I thought that was quite interesting, to be honest. And this is exactly what I'm referring to. The Nintendo Switch 2 games will cost up to $80 for digital, $90 for physical. It has been announced that the price for games on the Nintendo 2 Switch will set players back up to $80 for digital and $90 for physical, at least in some cases. Well, as I say, I think normally, the highest price I've seen a first party Nintendo Switch game has been £45. So my guess would be £60 UK pound, I think. But, let's just hope it's the United States that's hit, and it's Trump's tariffs coming into effect here. And we only have to pay £45 like we have been for the last couple of years. It seems quite excessive, but yeah, Mario Kart World at $89.99 price. Well, that's quite a fair bit. But I noticed as well in Canada, some of the GameStop in Canada was so expensive. Like when you were converting it from dollars to pounds for, say Mario Kart Deluxe or Zelda Breath of the Wild, they were paying a lot more than we were. Once you do the currency conversions and stuff. So yeah, that's a bit crazy. But Donkey Kong Bonanza is being priced at $70. That seems to suggest it will continue to be game by game basis, sort of thing. So I think Zenblock, big shout out to Zenblock. He's probably the best man to speak about, the gaming industry and all that, and the prices for games and how physical games are getting a lot harder for physical collectors. Because a lot of people, and I completely agree, won't justify paying that price at all. It's quite a lot of money, especially when wages are down. It's a cost of living crisis and all that kind of thing. But, this is just my first thoughts. Will I get it? Probably. Especially for the backwards compatibility side of things, I think. And maybe if there's an odd game here or there that might interest me. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think in the comments. What do you think of the big price hike? Do you think GTA 6 could maybe be on the Switch too? No, that would be interesting. But yeah, I would love to know what you guys think. This is just my first impressions. I'm sure there's going to be a few more Nintendo Directs and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, let me know, guys, what you think. Anyways, I have been Scottish Man Cave. If you're new around here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It does help out the channel. And also consider checking out my vlogs I do on a weekly basis, and the IONO series, which I do, playing old retro PS2 and original Xbox 360 games and stuff. So yeah, have a great day, and let me know in that comment box what you think of that Switch 2 Direct, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Ciao.